overcast one. My car temperature gauge is saying that it is 10 degrees at the moment. How was your weekend? What did you all get up to? I hope you had a nice restful one. I didn't. I got my Christmas decorations out. I know it's early, but I did it at the same time last year as well. You see, I used to get them out, well, going back, I used to get them out for the 1st of December, and then coming forward a little bit more, I used to get them up before my birthday. My birthday is the 25th of November, so I used to like them up for that. But even then, it used to feel like they weren't up long enough. So having that in mind, for years I still did it around probably around the 20th, something like that. I didn't like to do it on my birthday because it's blooming hard work. So for years and years, 20 years, I got them out on around the 20th of November, say. But last year I thought it just doesn't feel long enough. I've always felt that. And so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to put them up on the 1st of November. Why not? Why not? I know some people say, oh, it's too early, but I'm not doing it for anyone else. It brings me joy, looking at the twinkly lights, looking at the decorations that I've collected over the years. It brings me joy, and why shouldn't I? So that's my take on it. I saw lots of stuff on like reels of Halloween finishing and Mariah Carey screaming, "It's time!" in her singing voice. And yeah, it is Mariah, you're 100% right. So that's what I did over the weekend, but oh my god, it's such a task. It really is a lot of work, and I've still not finished because I've got all the decorations around the house. I have a tree in my bedroom. I'll put some footage in when I'm editing this. But obviously I have a real tree, always have a real tree in my lounge, and they don't come in until about the 20th of November. I'm very well known to the home base staff for going in. Are they? Do you know when they're coming? Are they in? They're like, no, not yet. Go away, crazy woman. But I started to buy them from home base years and years ago. We've got a very posh garden centre near where I live called Stubbings, and on my last purchase there, the Christmas tree was £85, and that's a lot of money. You know, that's a nice present to spend on a tree. And I was shopping for Christmas lights in home base, and there's a really cute lady in there called Sharon, and she was like, oh, why don't you get one of our trees? And I said, oh, I always get mine at Stubbins. She said to me, listen, if you're not happy with the tree you get from home base, I think she's the manager there, she said, I will give you the money back. And I was like, all right then. And so I went to get one that year, and they were like half the price. They were like £35 or something for a tree, which I know is still, you know, but I want one, so that's the end of that. So I got one, and I'm not kidding you, it's the best tree I've ever got. It never drops. I always get a is it a Nordman or a Nordsman? It's something that sounds like that tree. But oh, they're such good quality in home base, and that was years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and I've never got one from anywhere else. So I'm waiting for home base to get my Christmas tree in. Obviously, so I've got bags in my lounge that have got baubles and Christmas lights and stuff like that in them. And in my tree in my bedroom, I told this story before, but when my son's 25, and when he was about 4, I was in Toys R Us, obviously, and they were still around then, and it was Christmas, so I was starting to get some prezzies for him. And I thought, oh, I might have he had a playroom. His playroom used to be what is now my bedroom. So he had a little bedroom off of that, which is now my dressing room. And he had his playroom, so I thought, oh, I'll get him a tree in the playroom, because he was starting to, obviously with Mummy Christmas as his mummy, take interest in Christmas. He was like, oh, can we put this? And I was like, no, don't touch my tree. So I thought, oh, I'll just let him throw up on a tree in his own room. And it had the most gaudy decorations and multicoloured lights and everything that I hate on a Christmas tree. But he was happy with it, and yeah, so he had his own tree. So I decided to buy him this tree, and they were in Toys R Us, and I can't remember how much I thought it was. It was a fake tree, obviously, but it was a big one. It was like over 6 foot, but I can't remember how much I thought it was. But when I got to the checkout and I paid, they'd only charged me £4.98 for it. It must have had the wrong sticker on. So that was my bargain tree for over 20 years. And then after, when he got bigger and he didn't want his tree anymore, then I had it in my bedroom that I'm in now, and I've been in there for 5 years. But it sheds more than my real tree, so it was time to say goodbye to it. And I thought I'd treat myself to a really pretty flocked tree, you know, the one with the snow on, which is what I always wanted. So I got one of those. I had it up last year, and I bought it sort of I bought it in the January for the following year, because it was, oh bugger, I should have gone then. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. I'd have killed a motorcyclist. But anyway, I got a flock tree. It's its second Christmas with me. So that's up. I've literally forgotten where I'm going with this. That's up in my bedroom. I have a Christmas tree in my bedroom, and then I'm still waiting for one in my lounge. So that is what I did at the weekend. It's like, it took me, well, it's taken me over 2 days, because I ran out of bauble hooks for the tree in my bedroom, so I had to stop. So that's only got a third of its baubles on. It's got its lights on it. I did try and do the up and down method that I've seen on a lot of reels, but it just looks shit on my tree. So I've gone roundy like I always do, and I'm always pleased with the lights on my trees. I've got one set on my bedroom one, and I always put 2 sets on my lounge tree. But like I say, I'm waiting for Amazon to deliver today to give me some more bauble hooks. So that's what I've done at the weekend. So it's all day getting them out and put them in where they should be, and then you have to put them all back, the boxes back in the loft again, and then I had to go around for batteries and doing my tree in my bedroom, which took me most of yesterday. So yeah, it's been a non-stop. I'm coming to work for a sit down and a rest. You might notice that I didn't put my what I wore this week video up. I have filmed it, I haven't edited it, and I'm thinking that I'm going to close down, well, not close down, I'll leave it up, but finish recording for my YouTube channel. I think I might finish now, but the OCD part of me really wants to finish at the end of the year so that it's, you know, it's got proper beginnings and ends. But I don't have any content. My channel, I always bitch about this, and it's my own fault because I don't put out a lot of videos, but my channel's not grown. There was a group of people who started their channels around the same time as me. I started in May 2020 during lockdown. I had wanted a channel for about 4 years before that, and I never had the nerve to do it. I understand now, with my therapy for the narcissistic abuse, that I never thought I was worthy of people's time, and that's why I'm always so touched when people watch my videos and message me and things like that. It's very kind of cliche to say it means the world to me, but if you'd known even more of my backstory, you know, I shared a lot about the narcissism, but if you knew even more, you would understand how, I feel a bit upset, how you giving me your time just means everything to me. However, my consumerism, I don't know if it's because of my videos, I can actually see what I bought. I used to buy quadruple, I mean, not of what I buy now because I don't buy anymore, but back in the day, my Shein haul didn't come in big bags, it came in boxes, you know. I just used to buy so much stuff, and maybe watching myself do that made me realise how much I was buying. Maybe definitely the cost of living, you know, the cost of petrol and you know, gas and electric for the home has curtailed a lot of my spending. And also, you know, just not wanting to be continuously buying things. I've got nowhere to put it. My house is full. I'm trying to declutter. I find it really, really hard to get rid of clothes and things. And I can't really see the point because I've worked for them, I've bought them, I've paid for them. What is the point of me then getting rid of them? It just seems ridiculous. So I'm just not spending, not buying like that anymore. And obviously that's a lot of content for the majority of YouTubers, you know. So I've got no content for you. I do my empties once a month, and I have been doing religiously my what I wore this week. I have filmed it and I will put it up for last week, and I filmed this morning as well, but I'm thinking I'm going to stop. It makes me anxious to say I'm going to stop. It makes me anxious, the thought of stopping, but it makes me even more anxious, and I feel like I've let myself down when I don't put a video out because I've got nothing to do. I really haven't learned the art of vlogging. I'm fine with the chitter chatter. As you know, I can drive to work and talk at you the entire time like I'm doing now, but it's the camera angles. I don't know how people, like, if I was to clean my loo, all you'd see is my bum stuck in the air while I'm doing it. Yeah, it's the angles where people, and I know people just film on iPhones and it's quite rough, but I haven't quite mastered the art of that yet. Hence why I never have done a day in the life, a weekend in the life, or anything like that. So yeah, I don't have any content. I don't intend on buying more stuff. I'm still trying to use up the things I have, and then if I had a pair of black boots, and I've probably, I don't know, let's say we've got 8. If one pair got a hole in, the heel fell off, I would replace it. Instead of thinking, oh, child, you've got 7 more. So I'm just trying to hold myself back and not buy things all of the time. So yeah, so I feel like I've got no value. I've got nothing to give you. I used to do some Slimming World content, so I suppose I could do a cooking video. I feel like I need your permission for you to go, oh, it's okay, Tracy, off you go. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the arse on your way out. That's what I feel. I want you to go, oh, it's all right, don't worry, we'll be fine. How mad's that? I feel like it must be that kind of people-pleasing thing. I don't want to let you down. So I didn't put my what I wore this week out yesterday. I did film every day, but I haven't edited it together, and I usually would have put that on Sunday morning, and obviously it's Monday morning now. Will I be able to get this out tonight? I might be able to, we'll see. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm thinking, even though I'm thinking in my head now, I'm thinking, should I just carry on with my what I wore this week and my empties till the end of the year and then call it quits? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I really would like your input on it. It's really because I'm blathering on. How long have I been talking for? I can't see without my glass. I don't know, 15 minutes or so. So someone who's just come to this channel won't watch to the end. It will only be my regular lovely ladies who comment on it. But that's where I'm at. I don't know what to do. I have considered, you know, doing what other people do, going to, you know, TU at Sainsbury's and just buying £200 worth of stuff and showing it to you and taking it back. But I don't really have the time in my life. Well, I've got 5 dogs, I've got an autistic son, I've got a 97-year-old with dementia, I've also got a job and YouTube, you know, I don't have time to go to the shops and buy clothes, you know. And also I feel it's very disingenuous always, because you know they're going to take them back, these people, because they've always got all the labels hanging off them, you know. But that's what they do. Oh, let me show you what's in the shops, let me show you what I've bought. And I just think, oh, yawn. I don't even watch them anymore, if I'm honest. I'm absolutely obsessed with watching true crime stories on YouTube. I love watching Emma Kenny and Danielle, I can't remember her other name, but I like her. And that's the kind of content I watch. Occasionally some new, and I also like a podcast. I watch Fern Britain's podcast. I watch Jane's English. Yeah, I like a podcast with a celebrity, not always necessarily, but I do enjoy a celebrity interview. That's the sort of thing I watch. I don't watch the sort of thing that I actually, the content that I actually make. Sorry, I was nosing in the charity shop window. They always do there's another one here. They always do really nice windows in charity shops. Someone's got a little bit of a flair for design and colours and things. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Well, now I'm talking about it, I have spoken to my friend about it. Hi Jen, I know you'll be listening. And to be honest with you, she's not a lot of help. She says, do what makes you happy. Thanks. I kind of want someone to tell me what to do. I want someone to make the decision for me. That's what I want. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do my what I wore outfits. Well, that will probably go until the first week in December, because I have most of December. I've got a month off. I finish on, I think my last day is I want to say the 7th of December, if that's a Friday. That's my last day, and then I don't go back to work until the week that New Year's on. I start back the following week. I haven't had a lot of holiday this year. I mean, I can't have a holiday, like I can't go to Spain because I've got 5 dogs, so that would cost more than a holiday in boarding. And I've also got my dad, of course, so it's a monumental tie for me, so I don't get that kind of free time to myself. So I'm just going to have a lot of cozy time at home in December. As we already know, I've got my Christmas decorations up. Christmas means a lot to me. I really enjoy it. So that's all I'm going to do. What I was going to say with that is I'm not going to be dressed. Don't worry, I shan't be naked either, but I'll just be in pyjamas, so there won't even be any outfits. I'm not going to be out all the time shopping because, you know, I don't have the money for it. Most of my Christmas presents I like to get online. I'm really not a high street girl. I know that they're dying. I mean, our town we've got a Marks and Spencer's, and I think that's it. We had Topshop, that closed. Oh, we might have H&M, but I have a feeling that closed. We've got next to nothing. It's just absolutely diabolical. So yeah, I do shop online, and I don't feel that that's my fault. where should I park? Let's go down there. Yeah, so I probably won't be getting dressed. I won't be going out very much, you know, let's go out for lunch with a friend or something like that. But that's where I'm at. I always say to you, what shall I film? What shall I film? But I really would be interested in hearing your input on it, and what sort of things do you look for? Like, forget about my channel, what sort of things, obviously I can't do a crime one because you have to do lots of research and things like that, and I just don't have the time. But what sort of thing do you enjoy? What sort of thing do you watch? Do you like the hauls? Do you like grocery hauls? Do you like shopping? Do you like cleaning? Tell me what you watch as well, and it might just give me an inspiration for something that I'm actually not watching. Oh, the bloke's going in the car. I probably think I'm talking to myself here. But yeah, let me know. And I made this video because it was going to be my last video, but now thinking about it, it actually might not be. So indecisive, aren't I? Thanks for sticking with me. I love you lots, and I'll see you soon.